Hello, my name's Mark Thomas. I wrote a book about Coca-Cola called Belching Out the Devil, in which I basically travelled around the world talking to people who came into conflict with the company. Come into conflict is a really polite way of describing it, because Coca-Cola is everywhere. I mean, this is the thing about Coca-Cola. It just is everywhere. It's in hospitals. It's over Olympics. It's sponsoring football. You know, it's all over the place. They actually launched Coca-Cola into space with specially designed cans so you could drink Coca-Cola at zero gravity, forgetting, of course, that no one is there. So I travelled around talking to people. Basically, it works on the assumption that if you can have globalisation, then the resistance to your practices can be globalised back at you. So if something happens in Colombia, then it has implications here because we can do something here. Or if something happens in India, then someone in Greenland might pick it up. So it means that we can move around and actually sort of globalise any challenge back to the company. So we go from Colombia to Turkey, to El Salvador, to Mexico, to India, to Ireland, to all sorts of places. And I've got to tell you actually, coming back, this weird thing happened. Coming back from El Salvador, I went in via America, and I got to customs, and I walked up to the thing, and the guy looked at me and he said, "Where have you been through?" And I said, "Oh, El Salvador." He said, "What have you been doing?" "I've been making a documentary with Channel 4. I said, I didn't want to tell him it was about Coca-Cola. I didn't want to say I've been making a program about your most esteemed company and how, you know, they're connected with child labour. So I said, I've been making a docudrama. They went, "Oh yeah, so what's that?" I said, "Well, it's sort of real life based action." He said, "Oh," which it kind of is. I was trying not to lie. He said, "Are you an actor?" I said, "I'm a performer, yes." And he looked at me and said, "What's the name of your film?" I said, "It's called Fizz," which was what we were calling it. He said, "Okay." He said, "You're not a porn star, are you, sir?" And after a while, I said, "No, I'm really not." And obviously, part of me was just absolutely flabbergasted that he'd asked it, and part of me was kind of like, "Yeah, you're not too bad for 45. But I did say to him, "No, I'm not," and he didn't believe me. He just said, "Of course you're not, sir. Enjoy your stay." And I just walked away thinking, God, if I'm mistaken for a porn star, then the soft drinks industry isn't the only industry that needs to redress its standards.